And now we go into part 2, drugs, addiction, and codependencies. For most, this is the hardest part to overcome and become better. From my personal life experience, I would agree. Drugs and addictions could include many things. Physical drugs, of course, alcohol, smoking, sex, money, emotions, or just plain being too busy to focus on oneself. That is something we produce as a defense mechanism in order to not work on ourselves. Everyone's acceptance of the truth is different. Your truth is different from the next person's truth. And understanding the difference between what is true for you and what is true for them is the best way to not be judgmental of other people's situations that they find themselves in. Stepping forward without judging of yourself or others of how you made it to where you are is one of the hardest parts. You have to honestly review these situations. How are they affecting your life? Are they an issue? Do they need resolved? How do you become a better person? Easiest ways are they creating situations in your life? Are they creating medical implications? Are these things hindering forward progress? Getting to the things you want or where you want to be? What have you lost from these addictions? Was it a loss of time, money, relationships, health, hope, or just freedom? Note when you are going through these, when you find the truth, what your truth is, you have to heal and let go and move forward. Don't beat yourself up. Don't stay stuck in the cycles of the same problem and emotions that brought you to the addictions to begin with. Other problems on this same focus: if you're single, does not make it easier to deal with. It just makes it easier to come up with the solution, because you just have to think about how it affects yourself. For codependencies, there is a shared between each other of pain, emotions, physical feelings. You have shared experiences of how you've got to where you've become. You also have resistance in yourself to change, to become better. But in a codependency situation, you also have the resistance to change, to become a better person, because of how it may affect other people. When one is not ready to change in a codependent situation, it will either force them to become ready to change, or it'll force you guys apart. One of the biggest things impeding personal growth would be holding tight to the old false sense of securities that you've told yourself, the lies in which you've made yourself believe that these things are making yourself better or making it easier to deal with situations. Another part of the codependency is pain of growing apart just to save yourself. It creates a sense of feeling selfish, that you're putting your needs above someone else. The true reality is, if you choose to become better yourself, and they want to help or become better for themselves, it makes a much better situation. Now, going into the actual change, how do you become better? One of the easiest ways that I've found is write down the ways to overcome the things that are affecting you. There's many approaches. There is not one right or wrong way to handle these situations. This is a process that will change over time as you change. The hard battle is to consistently remind yourself of the whys. Why are you striving for change? Why do you need to change? Why do you want things to become better? What is not working? To become better, it will require you to have pain and loss in your life. If you accept this up front, it will make the process easier. It can work either way, whether you accept this or not, but if you don't accept that it will require pain and loss in your life, or emotions, it will make hesitations and delays in this change or in the progress for becoming better. There is a constant need to stay positive through the change as much as possible. This will help you feel that the change is becoming better or making you become better for a positive reason and not reinforced with negativity. You have to not focus on your failures. You have to focus on forward progress and where you want to be. Not where you've been, not what you've done, not everything that you've messed up, not everything that you could have done better, but what can you do better today? It's a daily commitment to yourself. And if you are in a codependent situation, it's a daily commitment to each other, that you're both becoming the better forms of yourself in order to have something better for each other, or be something better for each other. You have to focus on where you want to be, not where you've been, because it will derail you very quickly from where you're trying to become, or what you're trying to become. If you're not on the same page, or friends and family, for instance, sometimes they will try to convince you it's not necessary to change, or argue with the reason why you're trying to change. This causes more delays in the process, because if you come up with a logical reason not to change, then you won't. If you stay out of your own mind of trying to justify your actions of why you were in the situation, then it'll help you move forward. If you stay in the mindset of why you are doing what you're doing, to move forward, it'll gain progress. If you stay in your mindset of why you have been in the addiction or the problems that you have in your life, you'll come up with reasons why it's a good thing to continue with what you already have. It requires a strong desire, a will to change. It requires focus to keep up the good fight. One of the best ways to continue fighting positively is to talk with others who have succeeded in areas that you are currently working on. If you can talk with them, you can see how they have overcome the same problems that you're going through. But also it provides an outlet of understanding of where you're coming from and what you're trying to avoid and why you're trying to become better. Some people can find a person in which to confide in that will support you along your path of doing better. This can also be a problem in the progress to becoming better if they cannot remove what they will lose or gain through the situation. If you're confiding in someone your true emotions and the reasons why you need to change, why you're going to change, and they will either lose you as a friend or lose you as a relationship or another situationship, it will provide you with more reasons not to change. At the end of the day, the whole goal and the whole reason is to become a better person so that you can make better choices and have a better life. If you stay focused on that, you will find the right people. The more you stay positive, the more you stay focused on the reasons of what is for you and what should not be for you, you will find more people that also share those same values that can help you along the way. Your values will continue to change as you change. You can't just have one value set and go through your entire life expecting that as long as you stay in that value set, you'll be happy and content. As your values change, because of doing better, it will provide an outlet for you to become better and consistently rising up higher and higher on the chain within yourself to know that you are doing the right thing for the right reasons. It's not selfish to become a better person, despite what it may do to others or what relationships may no longer be able to come with you on the journey. It is strictly a part of becoming a better person, and if you can separate the selfishness and the true reasons for becoming a better person from the way it makes other people feel, it makes it much easier to succeed. If along the way, at any point in time, you can't find the right person to truly believe in you, to truly accept the changes in which you are going, you need to branch out and find other outlets, other areas in which you can find someone to truly help you grow and truly move forward. When doing so, search for people that are not going to judge you for where you've been and why you were there, but strictly based off of where you want to go and why you want to get there, as then they can truly help you succeed in a positive light and not for their own personal gain or negative reasons, but making a better situation for everyone. The main goal to becoming better is to make better choices so you can live a more fulfilled life, and thus you're becoming happier and attracting better things. And when you attract better things, it will become easier and easier to do better things. To truly be selfless and help others is the true goal. But you can't help others unless you can help yourself. If you are not in a position to be able to stand in your own truth that you're doing the right thing for the right reasons, if other people need help, you'll show up for the wrong reasons, or you won't be any help at all. Then often you'll actually derail their healing growth and their pathway.